find me a bike. Find me a bike for under £1,000 that is better than this Eskute Voyager. I challenge you. How are we, guys? Right, we're out on the Eskute Voyager, which is brilliant. I'm having loads of fun on it. We're just going raw dog today. Raw dog. We're just on the GoPro today, so if there's a little bit of wind noise, I apologise. But out on the bike, GoPro just as it is. We're out having fun. The Voyager down there. This is the beautiful Staffordshire, Shropshire canal system. Flat. It runs basically the length of the country, these canal systems. Obviously it's shipped, I don't know, coal and iron ore back in the Industrial Revolution. There's just, the whole country is covered in these canals. This particular point, we're over on a aqueduct. Is that what it's called? It's an aqueduct, not a viaduct. It's an aqueduct that goes over the River Stour. And this is River Stour that goes all up there as well. So that's where we are today. So we're having fun. We're doing a bit of a test, a 1 month later test and video on the Eskute Voyager. I've had it for about 4 weeks now, so I'm going to give you my opinions about this bike, how I've been getting on, what my niggles are about it, and why I would totally recommend it as probably the e-bike to buy under £1,000. In fact, definitely. If you can show me another bike that's as good as this for under £1,000, email address, comments down below, let me know. But it's brilliant. So we're going to carry on riding. I've done about 10 miles so far. Yeah, just 10 miles. Let's carry on. I wait for someone to save. I want to tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. We've conquered the hill. This is a place called Kinver Edge, and it's quite a, I mean, you can see from the view, it's quite a climb. It's performed well. You do get battery anxiety though. The battery has dropped down, and you worry about whether you are going to be able to get home on the battery. You can obviously ride the bike without the battery, but because it's heavy, it's just a lot harder work. So anyway, at the moment it looks like it's going to go. We've done about 15 miles. So when I get to this point, I always start to get a bit anxious, but putting my trust in the e-Scoot, I'm sure it'll get me home. I'll let you know later on in the video. Now, after a month with this bike, yeah, I've been blown away with it, to be honest. Like I said, as always, this isn't a sponsored video. e-Scoot don't sponsor this channel yet, but if they want to, they can. For total transparency and honesty, I'm going to give you the few niggles about the bike that I've noticed over the last 4 weeks, because this is what we do on this channel. We're totally honest. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe, by the way. Press the bell down there. It's free to subscribe, it doesn't cost anything, and it helps us out. Allows me to make more videos like this with companies sending me stuff, so stay tuned. These are only minor niggles, by the way. One, it hasn't got a drinks holder. Nowhere, no screws, no threads or anything to put a drinks holder in the frame. Anyway, you can obviously buy drinks bottle holders that just sort of fix to the frame, but that's just a minor niggle. There's no way to put a bottle. And the next one is, after about 15 miles, these grips are just uncomfortable. They're on the hands. The best stuff I'd recommend is changing these as soon as you can. They're just a bit harsh on the hands, and I mean, I'm a truck driver. I've got sort of messed up hands with calluses and everything, and they still hurt me. So yeah, they're just a little bit uncomfortable. As you know, if you haven't watched a previous video, I'll link it up above if you want to check it out, the full review. I've been really impressed with this, but the one thing I'm not impressed with is the brakes. They are mechanical disc brakes, so they just lack a little bit of power. They are good for mechanical disc brakes. They do work and they will stop you. They're more than safe enough, but from someone that's used to sort of more expensive bikes, more expensive mountain bikes with hydraulic brakes, they stop you on a 50p piece. These won't. So that's just another minor niggle for me. If you're over 6'2", I'm 6'2", and the seat post is sort of at its maximum. If you're any taller than that, you probably won't get on with this. It does, I think they do say it recommended up to people up to 6'4", but I'm 6'2", maybe a little taller, and it is sort of at its maximum for the seat height. So that's something to maybe bear in mind if you're a taller person. Apart from that though, I'm really impressed with it. The ride's comfortable, the suspension's good so far, soaks up all of the bumps. The horn's ridiculously loud. Listen. Oh, I haven't got it turned on, might help. It's ridiculously loud. The light on the front is powerful, the seat's comfortable, the battery so far is doing its job. It's easy to charge in the bike, and if you want to take the battery out to charge it. The tyres are puncture proof, and they're Kenda tyres. I don't think I mentioned that in previous videos, so they're decent tyres. The motor seems like it's reliable at the moment. It is a Bafang, I think that is the make of it, and they are renowned to be reliable in the budget e-bike market, so they're quite popular. It's a well-known brand. The gears are faultless, they're Shimano. So overall, I'm really impressed with it. I really do like it. It's something that I'm going to be doing follow-up videos on, so like I said, do stay tuned. I'll do like a 6-month update and that kind of thing. But yeah, apart from the minor niggles, I've been really impressed with it. I've done 15 miles and the battery's on 3/4, it's saying, so we're going to have more than enough to get back to 15 miles. It is rated for 100 kilometers or 60 miles. And to be honest, I don't think I could ride this far, that far at the moment in my current fitness level. So we'll have to wait for a long-term range test. One other thing I did want to mention though is, what I have noticed is when the battery is low, it does sort of take a little bit time for the motor to kick in. I think it's some kind of setting where when the battery is low, it conserves the battery energy and it doesn't kick in as quickly. So yeah, when you're going uphill, it will take a little bit longer when the battery's low to kick in, but I'm pretty sure that is sort of a feature that saves and conserves the battery for you. So yeah, that's sort of the one little mention. Apart from that, we're going to get home. It's lovely out today, but I've got videos to do, other stuff to review, but I could just ride this thing all day, quite frankly, with you, and stay out and just go further. It's brilliant. Anyway, let's get back. Miles into a ride. Look at these fields. Oh man, these are like wildflower fields here for the bees. That's what I need. Beautiful. Okay, so far so good. The battery is low, but what I have noticed, another thing is when you turn the display off and it back on again, the battery bumps up. I'm not sure if the LCD display is an accurate representation of what's in the battery. That is my only one little niggle. Yeah, so when you press this button here and hold it down, I don't know if you can see that on the GoPro, but it flashes blue, and that means the battery is more or less full. It flashes green when it's half and red when it's low. So I'm not sure if the LCD screen is giving me an accurate representation of what's left in the battery. Charge. Oh, you can see my fingers. God damn it. So all this sort of battery charge anxiety might have been for nothing. So that's, you know, maybe a slight disappointment that you don't know what sort of battery is in there, but you can check on the battery itself to see if it's full, if the LCD isn't accurate. So okay, so that's okay. Anyway, it's flying still. The battery, it's so good to have that 5 levels of pedal assist. On the canal we're on 2, going nicely and easy. Just turned off to come like the other side of this hill up here, banged it to 5 and it just blasts up the hill, no problem. I do wish there was a way to I should have brought a tripod, shouldn't I? So yeah, just really enjoying my ride out today. Weather's beautiful, the bike's performing perfectly. Life doesn't get much better than this. I will say quickly, if you are impressed with what you see from the Eskute Voyager, I have the Eskute Wayfarer, which is a city-going bike, more of a commuting bike coming, I think, hopefully in the next few days. We're going to be doing a review on that soon as well, so make sure you do stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you do want to pick one of these up, the link down below is an affiliate link. For transparency, that's the only way I make money out of this video, that Eskute aren't paying me to say these things. I'm saying negative and positive things about it, but it is an affiliate link. I do get a bit of a bump back if you buy through that link. There is a discount code as well down below, so I'm giving you £50 off your order as well, which is awesome. Brings the price down to $849, and that makes this bike even more of an absolute bargain. Right, I'm gonna get back to the studio and get back in because I'm knackered now. Even though it's electric, it's still a workout. Let's get back to the studio. Yeah, just to finish off the video, really impressed. I challenge you, the challenge is out there for you to let me know. Email me, comment, whatever you want to do. A better bike than the Eskute Voyager for under £1,000. I genuinely think, now like I said before, I'm not paid to be saying this at all. I genuinely think, having ridden this for a month, done over 100 miles on it, that this is one of the best bikes out there for under £1,000, if not the best e-bike out there for under £1,000. I've done some of the research. There are other models out there like G-Tech, do look good, but the mountain bike version is £1,600, so it's considerably expensive. More expensive, like double the price. They do other versions which just haven't got the features that this bike has got. Some other bikes out there from Rad Power and other manufacturers out there, but for the price, for $899, $849 if you use the discount code in the description down below, for the price, I just don't think you can match this bike at the moment. As I said, challenge, I'm leaving it with you. Let me know if there's a bike better than this one for under £1,000 that is electric. I'll be interested to know your thoughts. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll do some more follow-up videos, let you know if I have any problems, if there's other stuff that I discover about it, other pros as well, and yeah, I'll let you know. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and press the bell and press the like. It really does help out the algorithm on YouTube, and we're trying to grow this channel, so I appreciate it. But until next time, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.